Welcome you all on Tech Special Informations. Our today's video is about a Perl programming. Our topic is complex data structure, and I am going to show you an example on hash of hashes and array. Okay, so let me open the example. Okay, so our question is, we have a data structure. This is our data structure which contains three hashes. So this is our hash. You know that percentile symbol is used to represent hash, at the rate for array, and dollar for string and variables. So $stu, this is a hash which contains three students records, which are s1, s2 and s3. Okay, so percentile stu, this hash contains three hashes. Okay, now our question is, inside hash there is one array inside each hash, which array contains the marks of students in three individual subjects. As you can see, the students named Ram, he is getting 50, 80 and 64 marks in three subjects. Okay, student Sanju, he is getting marks 90, 67 and 50. So our task is, we have to find out the sum of marks of every students, and we have to find out the maximum marks and who is getting the maximum marks. Now the name of the student who is getting the maximum marks and how many marks he is getting. That is our task. Okay, as you know that each hash contains a key and a value. So now I am starting the solution. See here, up to this point, this is our data structure. Now I am taking a variable named s. This s, inside the variable s, I am storing the marks of the total marks of first student. In the data structure, here three elements are here, maybe more than three, maybe 5, 6 students records may be there inside our data structure. So our target is to store the first student's total marks inside the variable s. Okay, so for this purpose we are taking a for each loop. For each $x variable will store the marks of a individual subjects, and we are taking here $stu s1. S1 is the key value for the first student's record, and m key will store the marks, as you can see here. Okay, so this line we are taking the sum $s plus equal $x. So $s will store the sum of marks of the first student. Now after that I am storing the name of the first student inside a variable named nm. Okay, now we are starting the while loop from here. Inside while loop, first I am taking $k1 and $v1. $k1 will store the key value s1, s2, s3. These key values will be stored inside $k1, one at a time. Okay, and $v1 will store the value. Okay, as you can see, inside the percentile stu students record, three individual hashes are present. Each hash contains key value s1, s2 and s3, and each hash contains some values. Okay, so inside the value of each hash there are three elements: name, role and marks. So this $k and $v will store the key and value of the inside hash. So name, role and m, these three key of every student will be stored inside $k one by one, and $v will contain the name like Ram, 5, then marks will contain $v. Okay, so now we are taking if $k equal m. That means when the key value will equal m, at that time we will take the sum of marks. So again we are using for each loop. Remember that for each loop is necessary for the array and while loop is used for the hash. Now for each $y is the variable which will store each marks at a time, and at the rate $v. At the rate $v is the array which will contain the marks, and we will take the sum of the marks and then we will compare. If the sum is greater than $s, $s contain the sum of marks of first student. So if $sum greater $s, then we will store the $sum inside $s. That means our $s will contain the sum of marks of the students which will be maximum. Okay, so maximum sum of marks will be stored inside the variable $s. And we are also changing the value of $nm. $nm will contain the name of the student who get the maximum marks. For that purpose we are taking the reference $k1. Okay, after every while loop, this first while loop, the $k1 will give the student record name. Means after first iteration $k1 will store s1, after that s2, after that s3 and so on. So finally if we print the $s, it will give you the maximum marks. Okay, sum of subject marks, maximum marks, and $nm will give you the name of the students who is getting maximum marks. So we can modify this one. If we want to write like this, maximum marks equals to $s and name of the student who is getting maximum marks. Okay, and we can use the new line character here and here also we can use a new line character. Okay, now we will save the code and we'll run it. Okay, so for run, Perl followed by the file name. As you can see, maximum marks is 207 and the name of the student who is getting maximum marks is Sanju. Let's verify it. See, 90 plus 67 plus 50, it will give you 207 and it will be stored in Sanju. Now if we decrease the marks of a particular student, let's check is giving correct functionality or not. So at present the name and maximum marks should be changed. Now check again. Okay, so now Ajay is getting the maximum marks and maximum marks is 201. Okay, so that's all for today's lecture. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box section, and if you want more videos on Perl programming, you can comment. Thank you.